keep saying, like electrolysis is, it's a little bit under wraps, isn't it? And that's where, but obviously you then took your electrolysis and also did the BIAE exams,
I did.
When I did, we were talking about this earlier on, when I did mine, it is, well, it's essential that the standards stay high.
Absolutely.
So it is a process to get through, isn't it? And you do have to know what you're doing, and that is what makes it
a test of your skills.
Yes, but it is great to have a body that you know that you can safely recommend. I know for me, you can safely recommend anyone who within the BIAE, and know that they're going to get looked after and that they're going to get the best treatment. So I think, yes, it's one of the harder exams that I went through, which now when I look back, it probably wasn't.
Yeah.
It was because then, as I say, you were just used to doing your standard college things. So it was more intense, but it had to be. And
yes. It's like your driving test.
Yeah.
They're not going to let you loose with a car
unless you know what you're doing.
If you suddenly decide to turn right onto a dual carriageway in the flow of traffic.
Yeah. But as I say, one of the best things that I ever did in my industry.
Absolutely. I mean, one of the reasons I discovered the organisation was my former business partner, Yvonne, she'd always had a hankering to join the British Association of Electrolysis, the BIAE, which was formed back in the 1950s, along with the Institute of Electrolysis.
And I did the Institute of Electrolysis.
So it was 1956, 1957 for both of those. And then in 2004, they amalgamated to join the BIAE, which is really difficult to get your teeth around sometimes, but it does make sense. And I kind of thought to myself, she always wanted to be a member of this. And I recognise that as a solo provider, it would benefit me enormously from being a member of a professional body. Going back to my accountancy time, you just became a member of your professional body. It wasn't an option to be able to practice. So for me, that made perfect sense. From that, you could then have that support. The wealth of knowledge in there is I can't begin to explain. I'm a lifelong learner. I love learning. And one of the things I love is we learn something every day. Every day is a school day. And I know that's a bit, kind of sounds a bit twee, but it is. And it means that every day your job is interesting and you are challenged in a really positive way. And it draws on everything and it stops it getting stale. But I have learned so much since I became a member.
Yeah, well, there's never two clients alike, though,
no.
is there? You know, every person is an individual. So there's so many different scenarios of treating people, and which I think is what as well keeps it super interesting.
Yeah.
And as well, there's like what someone's done. Clients are doing at home, whether they're having that sneaky little like tweeze here and there and things, and so there's always and I think learning how everyone else is handling their clients is perfect too.
But also just with emerging technologies, because it is very rapidly improving and changing and developing the technology that's available now. There is more choice. And you can make expensive mistakes.
Yeah.
So instead of listening to a persuasive salesperson, you can put the word out among your peers and just say, anyone got any experience using this technology or this technology? And the wealth of knowledge, and everyone is so generous with their knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I tried that and I found this, or I found this, or I found this.
Yeah.
And it's just genuinely a generous sharing to just be helpful and supportive.
But then you've taken it one step further from just being a member. No. And how did I know that you were going to do that? You know, the thing is,
I don't do things by halves, and it's, boots in. So I got my membership, went along to the very first AGM. I did not know a single person there, apart from the 2 people who had assessed me.
Yeah.
Francis and Hazel. And I got there and I was just a complete nervous wreck. I didn't know what to expect. I thought, this is going to be so cliquey and it's just going to be so snooty. And I don't know why, because it's got that sort of elite status from a professional level. That was my preconception. I couldn't have been more wrong. I was welcomed so warmly for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And it was just so good. And again, the whole weekend was warmly welcoming and so informative and educational. They had great speakers there. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm definitely coming back here. Yeah. And then I discovered that they do PCD, Professional Continuous Development Training courses, which, as in any profession, you are required to do.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is great, because as a member, I get these for cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. That's a win-win. Then I discovered that I could apply for the NHS when they opened their tenders to bid as a service provider.
Yeah.
And my PCD supported that application.
Yeah.
So they very recently opened the bid again to welcome applicants. And lots of people have fallen by the wayside because they don't have that record of professional continuous development.
Yeah.
And it's been a source of irritation to some people. And yet, personally and professionally, I feel it's vital.